Hey, welcome back to Good Day. Well, money lessons intended for millennials could actually help all of us.
Yeah, we all need a little work. Consumer reporter Steve Noviello says now's the perfect time to make some changes in your financial life. Good morning, Steve. Okay, why now?
Yeah, good morning to you guys. You know, I'll tell you now for anybody, millennials or not, because look, it's the summer and absent a regular schedule, this is really when the money situation can get out of hand, right? So lesson number one for millennials that are maybe home for break or anybody else, no is a complete sentence, kind of. Take a look at the video we've got for you. If there is no raise on the horizon and you want more money, you are going to have to do less things. So when your friends say, hey, we're all home for the summer, let's go to $40 bottomless brunch, it's okay to say no if you can't afford it or maybe you don't value it, especially if you follow it up with an alternative, affordable solution. But be warned of two things. One, your friends will go without you. And two, every now and again, you have to say, yes, I want you to dip into a fund and look at it as an investment in friendship. Don't be so frugal that you save your way out of knowing anybody. A movie at your place is definitely a good time, but not every time.
Well, so for millennials, and by the way, if you have figured out millennials, you can explain them to me someday. Where do you start making changes to improve your financial look?
Tim, you will never understand them. It requires use of the word Kardashian, which I know you don't say. So forget about it. All right, whatever age at which you are starting, your own financial house must be in order, right? Take a look at the video we've got for you. There's no way for you to know what you've got to invest or to save if you don't have a clear snapshot of where you are. So that includes making sure that you're doing things like vetting your financial products. What do your dividends look like? What fees are there at your bank or credit union? And are the credit cards you're using the right ones for you, or do you use them because mom and dad use them or my friends have them? And speaking of friends, millennials, when you're talking to somebody about money, find somebody who's a financial contemporary. Somebody who knows how to live on 3 times what you make is not a good basis for comparison. Someone who makes what you do but saves or invests 3 times what you do, that is the person you take out for one of those fancy lattes you like to drink.
Oh, but there's so many obstacles in the way.
Well, you know, and particularly for millennials, look, this kind of YOLO, FOMO culture that they live in is crippling. Remember, folks, the Instagram feed that you're looking at is a carefully curated version of somebody's best life, not their worst moment. And pair that with things like, you know, very little financial education and, quite honestly, an overwhelming access to information that it's really hard to figure out where you get started. So I've got a solution. Take a look. We have teamed up with a millennial herself. Erin Lowry is the author of The Broke Millennial. We're taking a deep dive into the topic, millennial style. It's the latest episode of my Basic Training podcast. Links to it on iTunes, the Google Play Store, and of course right now on our station website. And when you come see me online, facebook.com/SaveMeSteve. I should put it on Instagram too, since that's where the millennials go.
And for those that really have no clue what Steve just said about the whole YOLO. So YOLO is you only live once.
Ask Tim. Ask Tim.
I knew that.
He knows.
I knew that.
And then FOMO.
Not a
fear of missing out.
Yes.
So you go and do things because you feel like you don't want to miss out on it.
You've got major FOMO.
So I just figured I would interpret those two. Just and Kardashians, you know who they are, right?
I've heard rumors.
One's not ruling out running for president. That's what I heard this week.
I have no fear of missing out. Sometimes I'm the one who says to Beth, let's skip that one.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But every now and again.
Sounds like even more fun if we weren't there.